One of my clients sent me this video, right? Is to buy a real estate bubble, and as usual, 29,000 views, 526 likes. I don't know, so many comments supporting it. It's by the offshore citizen. No, it's funny. I'm trying to not be as critical. I'm trying to give a very realistic, a good debate. All right. Now, in his video itself, he implies that okay, current population of Dubai is 3.5 million, and the population is increasing at anywhere from 50,000 to 100,000 people a year, and there's a supply of around 35,000 units every year. But his debate is that okay, in a few years, people. Okay, debate number one is that in a few years, people will go back to their own countries. For example, yes, when the Russia-Ukraine war happened, a lot of Russians came into Dubai, but once the war was done, they'd want to go back to Russia, which, if you speak to the Russians over here, is not completely true. So that's point number one. Point number two, he mentioned that okay, a lot of people are going to default. So when he mentioned this point, right, it reminded me. It feels like a lot of people, they watch movies like The Big Short, and they come up with these theories. Because see, I live in Dubai, right, and I'm in the social media industry, so I deal with investors from across the world, and I'm going to tell you genuine issues that are happening, and to reasons why Dubai is growing at a very rapid pace, and people from the West are unable to digest it because their economies are going down. So I'm talking about okay. Let's say I'm discussing about investors specifically from US, Canada, UK, Europe, Australia, because all of them face very similar issues. Number one is tax. I've explained this formula a couple of times before in my videos, but 30% are rich, 30% are middle class. These 60% are hit highest by tax. 40% are taken care of by the government. It's a crippled system because you get a nice property to live in and you get around, let's say, 6,000 dirhams a month. So the people who don't want to work, they're not going to work. They just live in the parks, have drugs, live a good life. But who are burdened, the 60% who have to pay high amounts of taxes. These are your entrepreneurs and your skilled high income workers like doctors and engineers. So tax is not going to work in the world that's coming. It's not going to work. It's a corrupt system. It just involves a lot of bureaucracy. Number two, drugs. Dubai is a drug-free country. So the countries, again, the youth are being crippled by drugs in a lot of countries, and families are not happy with it. Another factor families are not happy with. See, families are the main, let's say, the atom or the molecule that runs a complete system. So another factor, yes, is the rise of the LGBTQ. You call it LGBTQ, you call it binary, non-binary. You can give it different words. Now you will find LGBTQ community in Dubai as well, but they're not going to be. There's no differential system. It's not a system where yes, a male will goes to a male toilet, a female goes to female toilet. It cannot mix. But in other countries, it's become such a big issue because you're hitting the schools. That's such a wrong move. When you're hitting the schools, you're hitting the children. Now, the children are a very integral part. When you mess with the children, families will relocate. Yes, in the West, it's a growing culture or a growing trend that people are not getting married anymore. So that is another population that's defending against this policy. But then the families are moving out because they're not happy with what's happening in the schools out there. So they are tending to come towards Dubai because of drugs, rise of the LGBTQ community, violence. Now, one of the most violence, yes, in US, it's very common to have a firing or shooting in one of the schools. I'm not saying it's common, but even if it happens once, it does cause a shriek in the high-end population of these countries, and they're not happy with that. They're not going to put their children at risk. They're going to find a safer place to live, and Dubai offers that. The most common call I get from the UK right now, the UK, is that my BMW got stolen, my Range Rover got stolen from my Porsche, from my house. I'm getting mugged at the tube. So it's very common right now in Europe and UK, this situation. People cannot wear their Rolexes and walk out on the streets. So again, like I said, the 60% I'm talking about, they are more and more inclined towards going towards a safer destination. So tax, safety. Another big factor is no. I saw someone in the comments saying Dubai is a big washing machine. where people are just bringing in cash. It's just dirty money. What is dirty money according to you? That people are done paying taxes. Why should they pay their tax? Why should they pay up to 50% tax to a government who does what? Just let people play video games in their houses. Yes, people don't want to. I mean, yes, a doctor who works close to 18 hours a day does not want to pay 50% tax. An entrepreneur who, really blood and sweat, man, he does not want to pay 50% tax. So yes, these people are. I have a 62-year-old German billionaire, okay, who supplies energy to the German government, who's left Germany, left. I've got, and this is just one example, I've got these people from all the countries that I've mentioned about. They're done. They want to go with a fast-moving, adaptable environment, and Dubai is offering that. Next very big factor that you guys, again, a lot of people are blind towards it, crypto. Yes, you guys think, okay, crypto is going to crash. Bitcoin is coming back up, and a lot of people don't believe in it. I do, because I see the crypto investors and where they're going to invest when the cycle goes back up. It is going to be Dubai. Yes, Binance opened its headquarters in Dubai, and all the crypto investors know that, oh, with crypto I can buy property in Dubai. They accept, Dubai accepts innovation. Dubai accepts the future, and now people are criticizing Dubai. You must understand that, see, Dubai, yes, it's a young country, all right? It's just 20, 25, or 25 to 30 years old. That's it. And it's constantly evolving, and it's evolving for the better. And one of the points he mentioned in the video is that, oh, now there are properties. Earlier, the most expensive properties were around 15 million. Now it's around 750 million. And I don't know how that's a bad thing. Because, yes, the ultra rich, the ultra HNIs are moving to Dubai. And so they are trying to cater to every audience. In Dubai, you can be who you want to be. You want to live like a simple person, you can. You want to live like the ultra rich, you can. It offers that environment. Again, in real estate, I'm not saying all the investments are great. If you watch my previous video, I've mentioned avoid these three mistakes. Yes, there are good and bad investment opportunities in any country. So I do mention that, okay, there are some projects that are overhyped. But predicting that the market's going to take a fall down, it's going to take a hit like 2009, is a very bold statement, and it's quite unfair if you're not living in Dubai yourself. See, we live here, it's our home. We come from one of the biggest economies. Like, see, who are the biggest investors of Dubai? India, Pakistan, UK, Canada, Netherlands. As of now, Russia was last year. For us, so India is one of the biggest investors. For us, it's home. So for Indians, Pakistanis, and this is a very big economy I'm talking about. We are located all over the world. As you know, most doctors in most of your countries, doctors, engineers, IT people, yes, they are Indians. And they are going to invest in Dubai because they find it like the second home. Instead of going back to their own country, they prefer living in a place like Dubai that offers them and their family a safe environment, a great place to live. So yes, like in any country, there are good and bad investment opportunities. You have to do your due diligence and invest right. But what's going to happen is, yes, there will be no more supply. Right now, there's so many off plan because, yes, it's a 30-year-old country. It's not a 100-year-old country or 150-year-old country. No. So, yes, there's a lot of opportunities at this stage. That land opportunities are going to be done in about 3 years. So there's be no more supply. Then the prices will flatten out. It will stabilize. There'll be a growth for the next 3 years where there's opportunity for investors to make some money, and then it's going to flatten out, and then Dubai is going to be one of the most expensive cities in the world. But people cannot afford because that's what Dubai wants. That's the model. We want the richest people from across the world to live in Dubai. That's it. And then we want the skill from the entire world. Dubai is right now, yes, it's a brain drain. Earlier, the brain drain was towards the US. Now it's towards Dubai. We want the scientists, the doctors, the AI, the crypto. They are attracting the most, they're offering them golden visas. They want the most intelligent and the richest people from across the world to live in this beautiful city. And it's going to work. It's going to happen. And who criticize can continue criticizing. I'll see you again in 2027. But if you are looking for a great city to live and fantastic investment opportunities, and you're missing out on Dubai, that's your call to take. Thank you for watching. Mohammed Zohaib.